So hello everyone, as this is my first tutorial, so I will be delivering you a detailed tutorial on how to create and import 3D assets in Meta Horizon Desktop Editor, and we will create different materials like unlit, transparent, and more like your custom image texture in detail. So watch the video till end. You will be learning very good stuff here. So first we will start by making the basic image. As you can see, this is the 3D viewport in which you can import 3D objects, something like in different shapes. So first we will go with the basic and go to the file section, go to export, and we have to choose the .fbx file because the desktop editor of Meta Horizon only supports .fbx in the 3D viewport, and then we can import texture that we will discuss ahead. So first we will make a new folder like basic, and then we will click on the folder, go into the folder, and we can name it like basic.fpx. So simply we will export it and we will go to the desktop editor app. So this is the interface when you will come to first time, and you can go to tutorial section if you can't see it in my words. So I will go to build your first game. This is a very good desktop software in which you can make your VR world, and this is like a metaverse here. And it's almost like drag and drop features, but we will need like something called TypeScript if you're not aware of that. So you can move here and there by dragging your mouse or by right click of your mouse with arrow keys. So we will upload your first 3D model, click to add new, we will go to 3D model, and then we will upload our model. So go to the folder in which we have uploaded the basic.fbx. So we will go to 3D model and we will go to basic folder. So here we use basic.fbx and we will import it. It will take few minutes to import, but after importing you will see a 3D cube that we can drag and drop into the scene. This is very good, yaar. Now we will make standard image. So first remove these whole three things like camera, cube and light, and after that you can see nothing is here. So we will add it, go to add, and after that go to mesh, and I will select cube. You can select any of the shapes. So we have added the cube in the 3D viewport, as you can see. Now we have to add the material. Material is the most important thing in like Meta Horizon. It is like ऊपर की उसकी परत. So material we will create a new, and material like it is a simple. You have to only see the video, and I will guide you how to go through this if you are a beginner. So when I click to new, it will take some time, and yeah. So I will name it like I can name it standard. So I will name it standard. Now you can see like we have created the standard material. Yeah. So now you can go to file section and go to export settings and go to .fbx. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now you can go to the standard folder that we have made. First go to download 3D model, and then you go to standard model, and we will save it like standard.fbx. We will name it like standard.fbx. Yes. Now we will export the fbx section. So here is a part. Then you have to go to texture paint. So we have to make textures for this standard image, as in the basic image there is no texture. So we will make it textured in this section. If you can see like in the object mode and texture paint, the color is changed like it is default. So don't worry about it. Now come to section. After clicking on new image, you can see width, height. So I will take the height that 4096 pixel and width also I like same to make like 4K quality. So 4096 pixel, yeah. So after the color, I will drag it to the white section, and I will go to RGB, and I will do like a red, green and blue to the one. Yes. Alpha is also one. We have keep the alpha and click the new image. And now we will create a image and export it. Then go to image section and go to save as. Then go to same folder standard and name it like standard underscore br.png. This is a very important part. So simply we will export it and we will go to the texture editor app, click to add new, we will go to 3D model, and then we will upload our model. As now you have to go to the standard section and standard underscore br and standard.fpx. So simply we will wait and our model like load. Yeah, success. So we will drag our model and we'll upload it. You can see that it is a purely white and no other change. So we will make a change here and you will able to see. So you can see like we have doing with the basics and you can see here standard image there is underscore br. So after that we will reduce the RGBs and you can able to see where you create a new image. Yeah. So first we have to delete the previous image and then we will make a new image as standard underscore br.png and save as image. When we will go to save as image and you can see like off presets and import it. After importing you can see it like when we drag and drop this 3D model, the textures of this model will like grayish color. And you can see the difference between the basic image and standard image after getting this. Like you can see like it's pretty good. So that's why this is the importance of textures that we apply to the 3D models. So we can see like we will
Shooting a man with your last bullet, and he stands there.
So now we will make metallic images. In the blender, first of all, delete all the three things, camera, cube and light. Because we have to only add cube for desktop editor, simply go to add section, mesh and create a cube. Then go to the material section and click on new. Then you have to name it as metal. Because you can also name it as other name. I am using here metal. So after that I will export it as .fbx, which is a standard method in the Meta Horizon desktop editor. Ready, go to the texture paint section in which you can see like where we create new image and I will set the width to 2k. If we will do 2k then we will choose like 2048. But I will choose like 4k quality, 4096 pixel for both width and height. And we also get for height 4096. Yeah. After that in the color section we will increase the RGB and alpha, which is a to 1, and we will create a new image. After creating a new image, then you can see we will save it as metal underscore br and another of MEO. We will discuss it. After creating this texture, we will create a new image. We will click on new and the pixels are same. And here we will do our first change in the RGB. Here RGBA, as you know, MEO. So if we decrease both green and blue, then it will create pure black image. So we have to decrease either from one of the RGB, either red, green or blue. If we scroll to the documentation, you can see like MEO matter reference to red. If you want to take emissions, you can go to green and occlusions set to blue. This we will discuss later. It is a beginner tutorial, so follow all the steps and you will get pretty good results here. So there is a MESA also here and that we will use in the transparent objects. We have to reduce the green to 0 and we will reduce like alpha to 0 because in MEO there is no alpha. In MESA there is alpha. So we will create a new image. Then after that you can see like image we will save as. Yeah, we will save it as metal for MEO. Yeah, then we will go to the desktop editor. Then we will import all 3D model as you know. We will import all three assets from the folder metal. We will select all, open, and then that you can see after exporting it to the preview. There is a little difference of like you can see metallic texture here.
With your last bullet, and he stands there.
So now we will create a transparent image. First create three scenes, delete it. After that go to add sections and create to mesh and go to select cube. As you know we named it. Here in the material section we will name it as class underscore transparent. Because in that if you want to make the transparent object then you need the material name as this only. So in the file section we will export it as .fbx. As you know we have done it. After exporting you can see in the texture paint we will create a new image. After creating a new image, first we will select the width and height to the 4096 pixel that you know. So I'm going to change it. After that in the color section you can pretty see it like we will increase the RGB A to 1, and here we will use MESA that we have seen earlier. So there, first we have to create this new image. Yeah, we have created it. Then we have to going to save it. So we will go to image section. Please do not go to file section because there you can't download image. We will first save it as glass_br because it is a br, as you can see here. So after it, we will make another texture. It is also double texture, image_mask, yani ki we have to make glass_mesa. So you can see MESA and RGBA. This is a chart. You can check out it in developers.meta.com. All the links will be in description. Also, in the color section, you can reduce the alpha. जितना आपको अल्फा रिड्यूस करना है उतना आप कर दो. And like I have created to 0.200. You can increase it and decrease it according to your choice. And in the RGB section, 105 will give 0. But do not change two colors to the 0. Keep only one to the 0 and others to the 1 and new image. Now we will save it as glass_mesa. Yeah, you can see it is like transparent. As you can see, this is a pretty beginner tutorial. All the steps will be clear, visible to you. Now we will go to desktop editor to change it. After going to desktop editor, we will import all three assets. After importing, you will see transparent image. Yeah, so now we will make unlit image. Unlit images are the images in which like the textures that do not make reflections in day and night. Matlab they remain same if this is a day scene and if it is a night scene. That we will discuss and that we will also see in this part. So first we will create a new material that is cube_unlit, and remove all the things like camera and light and keep only cube as we do not require other things. Now we will export it as .fbx. It is standard method in the meta horizon desktop editor. Now we will go to the texture print section and we will create a new image, and we will keep the width and height as 4096 pixel, as you know, to keep the 4K quality. We will select the RGBs and A. So in the unlit image, we will keep the R to 0 because we don't want metallic part, and we will go with the G, B and A to 1. Now we will save the image and we will save it as cube_B. B may base and we don't require roughness. So now we will import the both of models into the meta horizon desktop editor, and after the success when the material gets exported, so now we will place them into the editor. So GenAI is a very good feature in the Meta Horizon part in which you can create pretty good things like environment, 3D models, and many other things that is very easy. You just have to give prompt and it will give you your result. So I will go click to the environment part and I will like write generate night view to check you guys that unlit image how they work. So the scene is being generated. We will wait till it is taking time. No worries. Now the scene has been created and you can see like we will on the I click on the eye option and you can see all the other objects have changed the texture, but this unlit image has not been changed. You can see again. So this is for unlit image. Let's move to unlit blend image. So now we will create a unlit blend image. It is the another version of unlit image where we can show the transparency. So first we will create all the three things and add the cube, as you know. Then we will add a material and we will name it as cube_blend. First we have named it in unlit, then here we will name as blend. So now we will export it as .fbx in another folder. So we will name it as cube.fbx. We will export it. Yes. So now we will go to texture paint and we will create a new image. Yeah. We will first do width and height as 4096 pixels and height to 4096 pixels. Then we will come to the RGBs. Here is a good part that you have to see. Like in the RGBs, we will give the alpha as decrease to make the transparency, because if your alpha is 1, then it will create opaque. But there is no transparency. And 0, it will create pure transparent that we have created, like we have created point 0.20 to 0. And now we will keep alpha as 0.4 and green to 0 and red and blue to 1. Just follow these steps and you will get pretty good results. And new image we will create here. After that the image has been created, then we will save image as unlit. Then we will save it as, now we will save it as cube underscore ba.png. Now you can see like we will select all the two things, and if you have to only preserve offset, you can also keep it on for one or two images. It's a basic tutorial, so you can keep it on. Yeah, you can see like the image that we have created now is more transparent than that we have created earlier in unlit. And we will do same thing, like you can see unlit blend and unlit images, they do not change and the other textures are changed. You can see now. Yeah, so now we will move to masked images. So first we will remove all the three things, camera, cube and light, and then we will add things, then we will add cube. After that we will go to the material section, and so in the material section we will name our material as cube underscore masked, and after that we will say export it as .fbx and we will name cube underscore fbx. Oh, sorry, cube dot fbx. So in the new we will create a new image, the texture paint, and width and height, we will keep 4096 pixel. After that in the RGBs, now we will come to the RGB. So we will create RGB A to 1, as we have written it is like BR image, and then it's a good thing we have to do extra step. So now we have to do extra step. We will go to image editor. As you can see, you can also go to shift plus F10, and afterward drag your mouse and you can see all the options. So now first you have to select the image that we have made now only in the texture paint. You have to go to the image icon and you go to untitled as our image name. Now you have to go to display channels and you have to select it as alpha. Yeah. Now just save the image, click on the image icon and save it as, and you have to save it as cube underscore ba.png. After imp- after you have saved your image, we can import all models and textures and keep it on only. And after the success import, you can see like it is a pure white image, and you can see in any other thing. So what we will do is we will create, first we will change the color of this and then we will scale it. So just go to the top left section and you will find, yeah, first we will duplicate it, we will make another version of it, and then we will go to the scale icon and we will scale both the images. Yeah, and now you can see like it is like looking same. Now you can see like it has similar texture, so the masked images are only like same. It is used to create similar type of 3D models like buildings, etc. So now we will create UIO image textures. It is a basically used for animation, but in the basic tutorial we will not make animations. We will make animations in another tutorial in detailed video. Yeah. So first we will remove all the three things like light, camera, and cube. So then we will add a new cube and we will name the material as cube underscore UIO. Then we will export the 3D model in the .fbx and we will name it as cube.fbx. Then we will go to texture paint. In the texture paint, we will do minimal changes in the image section. When you create a new image, then you have to only increase width and height to 4096 pixel, 4096 pixel to get 4K quality. Otherwise, you can keep it same also. And then we will save as image. Yeah, yeah. In this basic tutorial, we will cover basic things for beginners. And after that, then you have to go to texture editor and you have to import it. Then you have to preserve offset. You can keep it on also. Yeah. After that, we will import our model. We will wait. And after model will import, you can see it is purely black. Yeah, it is purely black and it's like basic. We are only used the name and texture here for UIO. We will cover it in detail in another video. Yeah. Now we will move ahead to image textures. This is a very important and interesting part. Simply now you have to go to Chrome and search polyheaven.com. The polyheaven.com is a website where you can get free 3D models, free textures, and it is very good website. So we will create. So we will make a custom image texture. So we will require textures. We will go to browse textures, and I am interested in brick texture. So we will click to brick, and there are several options to get brick texture. You can also visit polyheaven.com, and all the links are in my description. So simply I will select this image and I will download the image. After download the image, I will select one of the texture and I will save it as another folder, or I will pick it from another. So after you download the zip file, so first extract all the files and see which texture is good. So you can keep that texture in another folder to avoid confusions, because we will use here one texture only. So then you have to open Blender. This is a very basic tutorial. We will go step by step. So first we have to delete the things like light and camera which we do not require in Meta Horizon Texture Editor. Then we will go to material section and create a new material. In this custom image texture, we will name any like image to image underscore br, image underscore meo. I am naming it as cube underscore br. It is because like it is a brick and it represent like base and roughness according to me, if I am not wrong. So after that we will go to the, so after that we will export it as .fbx. After exporting it as .fbx, then we will go to texture bin section and then we will upload our image. First we are creating new image. Now we will open our image and then we have to select that image that we have downloaded. Now you can see that image. So yes, you can see that image. Now there is an important part. We will go to the shading section. Yeah, this is a new part for all of you. So keep watching the video very slowly. So first we'll add the shader section. So this is a new part to you. So first we will add emission. I will tell you what emission is. So first follow the steps. First disconnect principal BSDF to material output and add image texture as you have seen. So connect these both and select the image. You can see like the image on the cube is looking pretty good, and we have made it in single clicks only. So you can see it's looking good. Now we will play with it. Something like there is a option. Yeah, it is looking pretty good. There is an option of flat and we will change it to spherical, and you can see there are different textures. And now we can make the extend and we can make the tube, and you can see it is looking like furniture. It is a very good texture. Now there is a problem how to export it. Many of the YouTube videos doesn't tell how to export, where the user get difficulties. So watch the video till step by step, as it's my first long video. So if I made any mistake, then please, comment section is open for you. You can submit there and I will improve myself. So first press A in the keyboard to select, yeah, alphabet A in the keyboard to select all the things, and then press U, then click on Smart UV project. Yeah, then unwrap it, save it as unwrap. Then after you can see smart UV project icon here, and now we have to on one important thing. Now you can see like these all things are in the half of the image and half the image is like blank. So we will fix it by smart UV project. So simply click again use smart UV project and simply on the option of scale and bound. You can also do other, then simply you have to own the scale to bound. Actually it cover all the texture that you have uploaded. So after that you can see the, after you can also pack the islands, but it is not required. So now we will go to image editor section. We will download the image. Before that we will have to do one more thing. First we will go to like texture paint, and you can see it is brick only. It doesn't change as we want furniture texture in the shading. In the shading like it as we want this texture. This texture export is difficult. So we will click here and we will open image editor. In the image editor you can also open it in like shift plus F10. We will select the image of now. Now we will select the image as red bricks 02, that it is of bricks. So here it is also not updated as we have updated it in shading part. So now we will what we'll do on the shield option, and then we will go to render properties in the property section, and we will go to render engine, and it we will convert it to cycles. We have to convert it to cycles, and then we have there is option of bake, and we are using emission, so we will keep it as emit, and then we will keep it on bake. Click on it. Yeah. After that, it will bake a new image texture that we have already. So what is bake section doing? It is creating new texture that we have updated it. As you can see, new texture has been there, and we can download it as we click on image section, and we can pre-download it. So you can see the 3D view. It is looking pretty good. Now we have to save the image. So how we will save it image? So now we have to go to the shading section again, and we have to click the image section, and then we have to go save as. Then we have to go the folder where we have kept cube.fbx, and we will name it as cube underscore br.png as our material name is underscore br. So now we'll import all these two files, and the results were pretty good. So we will keep it off, and you can also keep it on, no worries. So keep it. So now we will import it, and after a few seconds we will see like success image uploaded, and you can see that how the cube is looking. It is looking so good, and you can also do pretty things like rotate it, scale it, and another stuff we will discuss in another tutorial. So this is from my side in the image texture. If you like the video, then please press like section, and if I made any mistake and any improvements, then comment sections is open for you. So this is a video for beginners to decrease the gap. As I was also a beginner, I faces many issues. So you will not face this issue as I have faced. And this we will discuss in another video. Thank you so much. Bye.